Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Thursday. It is August 24th, and we got a couple economic news releases to go over today, which is we'll start off with the weekly jobless claims. We had last week we had 232,000 people apply for unemployment. Forecast supposed to go up about six at 238,000, and it came up only about 2,000 at 234,000. So good overall numbers. Again, this streak continues. These are numbers we haven't seen since the 1970s, which obviously is a very good time. Shows that job growth is going. The only unfortunate thing about jobs is that we're not seeing wages go up as much as we need, which is keeping inflation really low as we keep going forward here, which is driving the Fed a bit crazy because they like to see that get up to 2%, and it's hovering closer down to about 1.5%. Also, we got the existing home sales for the month of July. So back in June, we had a 5.51 million. Forecast was supposed to be within that range, a little dip to a 5.5, and it dipped all the way down to 5.4%. Or I'm sorry, 5.44% million. So obviously, we saw existing home sales and we saw new home sales dip in the month from June to July, which obviously not the greatest news, but we also got to keep in mind that these numbers can be a little misleading in the sense that we really don't got inventory out there. There's a really low inventory, and home prices are still going up, primarily because of that inventory. We got a lot of buyers out there. They want to buy homes. We just don't have enough inventory to meet those demands, and that's why we're seeing some of this. Especially in a busy time in the summertime, the numbers aren't looking as well, but those are misleading numbers. So this not hopefully keep that in mind as well. Right now, the stock market's down. It was up earlier, and then awesome boom, it just kind of went down. It's kind of on the heels of, beginning of the economic symposium here. As we mentioned, all the global financial leaders are going to be gathering in Jackson Hole, Wyoming for this economic symposium. And of course, the big day will be tomorrow. We got Mario Draghi, the leader of the ECB, the European Central Bank, and then we got Janet Yellen, head of our own Fed here in the U.S. They both will be speaking tomorrow. Now, those two basically are like E.F. Hutton. Whenever they speak, people are listening, and this is going to what will drive the markets tomorrow. Now, they're getting a lot of this will probably be precautionary stuff going on with the stock market. They're just trying to prepare with whatever's being said. They both have important meetings going on next month. The Fed will be meeting in September, as well as the ECB will be meeting in September. So they want to kind of get a gauge as to what's going to be coming up next for each central bank in their respective countries. And here in the U.S., we're kind of wondering, okay, when's this going to happen with the balance sheet, unwinding with the balance sheet here? Are they going to start now in September? Are they going to start later on? Also, is there going to be another rate hike this year? There's questions about possibility. Some people think no, some people think yes. So that one's another still possibility. And of course, with government here, threat of a possible shutdown if we won't get the wall built, any funds for that. So that's another issue that's out there as well as talking about the debt increase in the debt here. So these are things that are weighing on investors' minds right now, and why the stock market is down as a result. Tomorrow, again, that could you might see a lot of volatility going into it, especially after Mr. Draghi speaking and Mrs. Yellen speaking. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the bond market. As you can see, we're down for the day. We're down about 7 or 8 basis points right now. We started much lower. We rose quite a bit so far this morning, but we're still down for where we left off yesterday. So as you can see, here's where we left off yesterday. We had a good day yesterday. We had closed up 19 basis points, but right now we're currently about 8 basis points lower from where we left off yesterday. So that would not quite give us pricing for the worst, so probably very similar. If we can get this up a little bit further, again, hopefully we can get this up further, but this is again on the heels of basically on the Jackson Hole. So what we're seeing is even though it's down, the stock market's down, where's the money going to? It's going to 10-year Treasury. So 10-year Treasury is up about 2 basis points. It closed down about 217, 217 yesterday, the yield, and right now it's about 219, so it's up about 2 basis points. So that's pretty much where that is, and that pretty much concludes it. But if you guys want to get more data, just come over to Twitter. Come over to you can find me at Mike Bjork on Twitter, and get more data throughout the day. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. Look forward to see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.